This is Cactus Jim speaking. People often ask me what's it like to go to Harvard. I went there kind of a long time ago, so things might have changed, but I don't know. I guess the first thing you notice about it is the architecture. Kind of combination of styles, neoclassical, late Victorian, Queen Anne, those predominate, I guess. Some really beautiful buildings. Yeah, as far as the academics, I've attended 3 other colleges, and I can't really say, based on my experience, that the quality of education at Harvard is any better than, well, I went to Arizona State, Phoenix. I went to Pima Community College in Tucson, and Montgomery County Community College in Pennsylvania. I don't really think the quality of education at Harvard was any better. They have some really heavy-duty professors, people that have written important books, that type of thing, but these people don't teach much. They might deliver one lecture in the entire semester, and then they leave the rest to graduate students to handle. So it's okay, that's all I would say, but having a degree from Harvard does count for something in the business world. So is it worth the money? I don't know. It is a lot of money if you don't get some financial aid. A lot of money to live in pretty buildings. I was a philosophy major at Harvard, and for the most part I really knew more than my teachers. I had read Heidegger's Sein und Zeit in the original German. Most of my professors might have read it in English, but that's not the same. That's like reading Baudelaire in English, or I don't know who else. It's like reading Faulkner in Italian. The classes are very large. A lot of the students are obnoxious. They think that they're, well, to put it bluntly, they think that their shit does not stink. This is an empty classroom in Leverlos Hall or something like that. I remember I was in this building and I fell asleep during a lecture. This is another large lecture hall where I fell asleep. The problem is a lot of us were doing a lot of drinking of beer long into the evening. Well, to show you how long ago I was at Harvard, they had outhouses on the campus. So some of them didn't even have doors. People would walk by while I was taking a dump. I don't know if you can see this, but it's a hand-operated pump that you had to get your water. They did have running water in some of the buildings, but so what this is the university, what it will look like in 100 or 150 years. Because my personal opinion is it's not going to last. People are going to get sick of it. Cambridge is going to get tired of the traffic congestion that it causes. And eventually the building will be covered with graffiti. As bit by bit, America becomes a gang culture, a drug gang culture. Already in Latin America, drug gangs are taking over entire communities, especially in the Sinaloa district of Mexico. And this eventually will happen in the United States as people get basically fed up with everything. Fed up with trying to make a living and fed up with the government, rules and regulations. I'm just going to get tired of it. And everybody's going to be, drinking or taking drugs, including people that live in Cambridge and Worcester. Is that how you pronounce that stupid fucking place? Worcester. Another thing about Cambridge. So there I am. I actually had this picture taken back in the day, sitting in an outhouse at Harvard. If you go there, have fun.